Hello, so I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I'm going to stream at least an hour of Fallout New Vegas as I felt like playing it. I thought, why the hell not stream it if I'm playing it? So as this is obviously a video game stream, I'm not going to be constantly looking at the chat. So it's not like a good one for a Q&A stream, but play about an hour of New Vegas anyway. Or maybe more. We'll see how I go. But at least an hour, I'd say. Now, do I actually want to go through this area? Or do I want to go up that road where the Deathclaws are? So, I mean, because I've got to Novak and that, the easiest way to get to Vegas is just literally go to direct north there. But I'm thinking I might just go up the direct route, which is more dangerous, but yeah, let's do that. We'll go up the Deathclaw route. Yeah, I've got all the DLC, but I won't be playing a DLC on this stream at the moment because I'm just sort of in the base game at the moment. But I mainly want to get to New Vegas so I can actually go to the gun runners and get a reliable place to buy ammunition, because at the moment I'm just, you know, reliant on what traders actually even having at the stores. It's quite old now. It's I've got an FX 9590, AMD FX 9590 CPU, which is one of the best CPUs of its generation, at least on the AMD ones. And my video card's an RX 480, which is about equivalent to an Nvidia 960 or a 1060. So maybe a 970, I guess. Yeah, I think it's probably equivalent to a 970 or a 1060. But in July, AMD are meant to be releasing their new sorry, I was distracted by the enemy dog. AMD are meant to be releasing their new CPUs, so in around July, August time, I might end up just buying a completely new PC at that point. So, you know, spending a couple of grand on it and getting something really good. When you say DMC, do you mean Devil May Cry? Probably wouldn't stream a game like that, to be honest. The only Devil May Cry games I've got is the original trilogy. No, Fallout 4 is definitely inferior to New Vegas. It's belong on a cross, not belong in a cross.
Hold up. There are Deathclaws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer. If you insist on going north, don't be expecting a rescue when you get into trouble.
The Ghost Harvesters and that have the US World War II optical masks, don't they? That's the actual masks they wear. Ghost people in the Sierra Madre. Oh, why are those two Deathclaws just fall over? Yeah, this is PC. Yeah, there's a mod that disables that, but the yellow tinge in this doesn't bother me too much. The green tint to Fallout 3 annoys me a lot more than the slight yellow tint New Vegas has. But yeah, I've not got a colour correction mod on or anything, because you can get ones that make the colours totally sort of neutral. Oh, cool. Let me know if that works out for you, Mike. No, that's not good. Oh no. I have got the stim packs set to a key, it's just when I'm in combat I rather would pause the game and use the stim pack so I don't, you know, get killed while I'm trying to press the key. Like that, see if I'd have pressed 8 then I'd be dead, because I need to actually use them all before I get hit again. But I'm dead anyway. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Dead straight away. Well, I've already done loads of videos, well not loads, but I've already done a video showing my PC. And this is recording and playing games at the moment, isn't it? So I don't really see what you're asking for that I don't already do. I'll just go up the way they expect you to go, because heading north at this point when I don't have enough ammo for my good guns might be don't worry about not donating. It's nice when people do, but you're not obviously forced to. Yeah, but like I said, I've already got videos where I actually show my PC, so it's redundant asking for videos I've already made. Oh, a trader. That's good. Not much. You saw me, you'd missed me getting killed by some Deathclaws. That's about it.
Hey there.
Right, 308 rounds, definitely need to buy those. 357 rounds, yes. 10mm rounds, yes. Hopefully I can get a 12 gauge shotgun soon. 9mm rounds, why not? And I will sell 4400 rounds for it. On my 12 gauge rounds, because I don't have a 12 bore yet. Anti-venom, I don't need that till I run into Cazadors, which will probably be very soon saying that. Sell 10 of these. There we go. Ah, good. So that's sorted out my money and given me a bit more ammo. GP5 is only good for preparing if you modify it to take NATO filters or get a load of FP5 filters for it. It's annoying I can't VATS those guys yet. Oh, who are they shooting at? That's somebody completely different they're shooting at. We had a bit of snow here today, weirdly. We had very heavy winds again. And then we had some snow partway through today, which was very strange. I was not expecting that. Don't know why I'm wasting my good ammo on this. Just use the cowboy repeater for now. Want to save the 308 ammo for Deathclaws and things like that. Oh my god, this sign's so misogynistic. I better complain about it on Tumblr. I thought it was just some random merc that wiped out all those jackals. Anyway, let's have a look in the thing while I'm here. Who would throw away perfectly good cigarettes? No, I've not seen Dead Man's Letters. No, I might join NCR this run, if I join anybody. Although I'm not really going to be doing much of the main quest while I'm streaming. I'm mostly just going to be exploring places and things like that when I stream this game. Because when you finish Fallout New Vegas anyway, the game ends and you have to just load up an old save anyway. I started playing Fallout 3 again as well, but not on stream, and one of the things that annoys me in Fallout 3 is the repair skill. Rather than having a higher repair skill, meaning that you know, you get a better amount of repair done, you actually physically need higher repair skills to repair a weapon above a certain part, which is really annoying. There's just so many sort of better gameplay mechanics in New Vegas. Like, I'd rather, you know, just if I have low repair skill, meaning that I don't get very, you know, it's quite wasteful repairing something because I'm, you know, using stuff up and not getting a lot of repairs, than, you know, the system of, oh no, I can't repair this thing because I can't take a part out because I'm not experienced enough to do that. Because the repair skill in this is basically just meant to be cannibalising things for parts, which you can do without much experience. It's just obviously you'd get better yields out of it if you knew what you were doing. Well, you can buy an M10 if you just want it against particulates and you just want something that looks cool. It's just the M10 is a really bad mask if you actually want it for, you know, real purposes, like against vapor threats and things like that. Because it's a cheek filter masks and the filters are all long since expired for it. Yeah, I quite like it when it's windy, because it makes the air temperature cooler than it actually is. Oh nice, you get 50 XP for killing the fire ant soldiers. If I remember, some of the dry lakes are pretty good places to just farm XP if you ever want to do that, because you can come here. Sort of shoot a load of ants or whatever and then leave again. Yeah, the only mod I've got on this is a thing that turns off all radio music. Annoyingly, I couldn't find that mod for Fallout 3, so I won't be able to play Fallout 3 on streams. New Vegas is a much better game anyway. It's just a bit irritating that nobody's made a music disabling mod for Fallout 3. Why was he randomly just grunting and doing? I thought he was getting hit, but he obviously wasn't. No, maybe he gets off on shooting ants or something. And he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Have you heard the Johnny Cash version of that? That's actually really good. It was from one of his later albums before he died. But there's yeah, a Johnny Cash version of Big Iron. I don't know, but the problem is you get on YouTube you get so many like false claims where people like, you know, illegally claim music they don't even own, and because the, you know, like DMCA system on YouTube is so flawed and crap, even if you're technically in the right, you can still get in trouble for it, so I'd just rather have something that disables all the radio music altogether and not have to worry about any of it. Alright, cool. I might at some point play... I know there's a mod that's meant to have come out now, I think, that puts a load of Fallout 3 content into new Fallout 4, so might try that at some point. Right, let's go to Vault 11 as we're next to it. Well, what this mod does is if you listen to any of the radios, what it does is it, like, the people talking is still on the radio, it's just when they go to play a song, it immediately, like, skips the song and goes back to, you know, just the people talking on the radio. So if this is in Fallout 3, all it'd be is like, this is Free Dog! Non-stop, so yeah, maybe it would be better not having that. I already have a VR, but there's not loads of games that are actually good with the Oculus Rift. And streaming them would be absolutely pointless. Okay, put medicine up to 30 because that makes my stim packs better, doesn't it? I'll put up to 32. Then I'll do guns up to 86. There we go. I find it weird the mantis, or the mantids and the scorpions don't actually attack each other. They're just like, no, we are unified insects and amphipods.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
I'm going to actually film a video this week, but it won't obviously be live for quite a while, about the real-life influences behind a lot of the Fallout stuff. So I'll talk a bit about MK Ultra and how that's basically like a lot of what the Vault Tech stuff is. As well as things like the Davy Crockett and the actual real-life tactical mini-nukes and all those kind of things. Because I think it might surprise some people how some of the ludicrous stuff in Fallout is actually based on real stuff. It is quite interesting, I think, all like the stuff in this that you think it's like the whole thing about Nuka-Cola, where you're like, nobody would ever make radioactive, you know, like drinks, but they did. I covered that before in like a video on radioactive quackery. But there was a period when they thought on purposely irradiating yourself was good for you. You know, like radiation, it cures all your ailments until you fall apart or get cancer. Lord Death. Interestingly, do you want to know something interesting? You know the Japanese were the first people to be killed using atomic weapons, with obviously Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The Japanese were also the first people to be killed by a hydrogen bomb, because Castle Bravo killed a Japanese guy on a fishing boat. So the Japanese actually have were the first people to both be killed by atomic and thermonuclear weapons. Wow. Yeah, atomic and hydrogen, or however you want to... A-bombs and H-bombs. I won't bother reading all the stuff for this vault, because I know what happened in this one. If you want a spoilery thing where I explain it, basically they had to submit somebody to die every year. Like, I think it was a person being overseer for a year, and then at the end of their year they had to sacrifice themselves to the vault. They were told, like, if they didn't do that, everybody in the vault would die. And then they started block voting other people into being the overseer, because people didn't want to sacrifice themselves anymore. Until it turned into a civil war in the vault where pretty much everybody died, and then in the end they refused to elect anybody else to be an overseer, and then they were told they were allowed to leave and the door opened. That's why people commit suicide at the entrance. Cheers, glad you enjoy the videos.
Company. Eat this. Keep looking. Company. Can't run from me.
Actually, saying that, while I'm in the vault fighting really weak things, I might as well use a melee weapon. What button is my machete bound to? There we go. That would just use a machete.
Can't run from me.
No point really wasting ammo on mantids and rats.
Got nothing.
At least there's a lot of cigarettes in this vault. Yeah, I doubt it cured impotence though. But yeah, there's loads of things like that. There was like a thing you could get as well that irradiated your own water if you wanted to do it at home. There was just loads of crazy shit like that. There was radioactive suppositories as well. You know, if you wanted to shove something radioactive up your ass, apparently they thought that was a good idea.
All mine. Can't run from me.
Yeah, there was loads of other crazy things with the stuff like that as well. There was one guy who they had to bury in a lead-lined coffin just because of how irradiated his corpse was. I'll just use the surplus ammo in here actually. When I want to shoot things from a distance, and I'll use the machete for close-up. I think they probably did think weird stuff like that. I know there was lots of weird, like, medical things with lots of history where they thought certain things could be used for certain things. You know, like the obsession they had with letting blood at one point. You know, like leeches, and there's these really weird, like, macabre things from, I think it's the 1700s and 1800s. I can't remember if they're called, like, bloodletting boxes or something like that, but they're like mechanical boxes you can get. Where they're like spring little blades in them, so you put them on where you want to bleed it, you press the button in or whatever, the blades come out on like a spring motion, cut you open, and it was like a little bloodletting box, you know, and all the people thought they were amazing, because clearly that will make you better, bleeding yourself out. No, my repair's not high enough to take the shotgun off a rigged thing, okay.
Company. Eat this.
Yeah, but I think that, like, there's lots of things where obviously if you want the effect of a drug, you can have it in like an ember form and that would work. But yeah, I don't think you could revive somebody who drowned by shoving snuff up their ass. Oh, I keep triggering all the traps down here, don't I? Yes, I know about that, but don't post spoilers. It says that right at the top of the chat, so that's your warning. Because you'd be ruining it for me if I didn't know that. I don't have a rebreather, so I won't go through the water just yet. Yeah, it's okay, just don't do it again, but I sometimes get people doing it on purpose, where they'll constantly, when asked not to, you know, keep them saying, oh, well now go to this place and do this, and then go to that place and do that.
Eat this.
Let's do a quick save here, because I can't remember where I'm meant to be going. It goes down there again, so I don't want to go. I can't pick that then, can I? Oh, hello. I'm going to have overloaded myself on cigarettes soon. I've got nearly 210 weight, and I bet a lot of that is cartons of cigarettes. And the fission batteries, but they're worth quite a bit. Right, I can't pick up anything else or I'll run out of weight. I was just seeing if there's any bullets in any of these, because those don't have weight unless you're playing in hardcore mode. Yeah, I know I can give stuff to Boone to carry. That's strange. I've seen there's a Swiss bayonet, like a really old Swiss bayonet that has an actual like serrated edge on one side of it and has a you know, like actual blade on the other, and this is like, you know, a 1900s bayonet. It's a really old one, so it's kind of fascinating. Do you have any sunset sarsaparilla or anything like that? Only one. Whatever the equivalent of the riot shotgun, whatever it's called in this one is, you know, like the semi-auto shotgun. I quite like that one, but I generally use rifles more in my playthroughs of this, but obviously if you've got enough strength for carry weight, whatever, it doesn't really matter if you carry an extra gun. But if I remember, you have to be a decent length, you know, decent distance into the game before shotguns start appearing regularly that you can actually collect. actually just leave this vault for now, because it might be worth coming back when I have a rebreather, but for now I'll just pocket the ammo. Because the end room is going to be pretty dangerous for me anyway, where you get attacked by like 10 robots at once. Let's just do a proper save. Anyway, let's carry on north to Vegas, which I was doing before. Oh, there's Legion Assassins again, brilliant. At least I have a 303, a 308 even this time. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing saying that if you could get a Bren gun in this? For fuck's sake. Oh, looks like I'm having a seizure. Right, I know they're coming this time, so let's get this one out. Ready? Find the men who tried to kill you. Well, technically these men are trying to kill me, but I don't think it means those men. Actually, I have a super sledge. I could hit them with a super sledge. Ah, he can block. How come he can block it? Let's just go back to having a gun. I remember the shotgun's pretty good against these guys, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. At least he's dropped his gun. Go on, die already. There we go. Oh, I'm over encumbered now. Oh, easy way to fix that. I might as well just sell that super sledge, considering I'm not doing a melee playthrough whenever I get to somebody with enough ammo that they'll actually give me the full price for it. Right, see you if you're off. I think I can trade one of these, can't I?
Welcome to the 188 Slop and Shop. How can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to see what you have for sale. Yes, please. Yep. Buy all your ammo. Might actually wear the beret in a minute.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, good. So it gives me an extra 5 crit chance if I've got the beret on. Okay. Won't speak to Violet at the moment because I've got Boone as a companion.
You a merc? Cause you don't. Sure do. Lots of folk been coming out eat. Times are tough back home. Sure. Nope.
I got this person's got more money. Ooh, a battle rifle. I want the battle rifle. I'm going to buy a battle rifle because I like battle rifles. Right. Ammo. Not ammo. Weapons even. I want to sell the super sledge, don't I? And all the throwing spears. The 44 Magnum. And the hunting rifle. There we go. I can use the leather armor, can't I, to repair my current armor, so I'll do that. Let's just see what ammo they've got. Sadly, no, what's it? 308 ammo, but oh well. I can sell them all my cigarettes, though. Oh, and all the fishing batteries. I'll just sell them all the fishing batteries, there we go. Next, now let's assign the battle rifle to a key. Oh look, I've got a Garand. Is this the one that says on it, this machine kills commies? Or is that a different rifle that says that on it? Now, technically, this game has lots of different endings, because it depends which, oh, it's that merc from really far back who's somehow still alive. Depends totally on, which sides you join up with and different decisions you make. You can't really spoil the ending of this game so much. Not that I want you to try, but... Look, a pointless train station building. Might as well kill some fiends in a minute. There's some decent loot in here, you know, saying that, in terms of money yield I get out of it. I'm going to be basically heading due north now, don't I? Well, at the moment I can't fight the Deathclaws in the mining area because my equipment isn't good enough. Is that even hitting you?
You're mine.
I love how it pings like an actual grenade. I'll do another video on Army Surplus because I went up there and bought some more stuff, so as people actually seem to like that video, I'll do the 2 jackets I bought recently. No, cheers. Ooh, plasma rifle. I'll take the service rifles. Oh, looks like there's somebody who's a pile of goo over here. No, it was an NCR trooper. These are all going to be empty once I take it, considering how many there are. Yeah. Yep, as the title would suggest, I'm playing Fallout New Vegas. Now it depends. In a real shotgun, it depends on the distance of the target you're shooting. In games, probably shells, because obviously of the dispersion. But again, it's going to depend totally on the game and how they spread. Yeah, I've got all the DLC installed. So yeah, Gunrunner's Arsenal. I think the Garand I'm using is technically a GRA gun.
Eat this.
Oh, a power fist, that's actually worth something. 166, yeah, let's take that. Well, I'm going to be streaming Fallout, but I said earlier on in the stream I'm going to be doing a video about, like, some of the real life things that's influenced Fallout. Is he stuck in a thing there? Yeah, he's stuck in the door thing. Ah, there we go. He's phased in. So I'm hoping there might be something a bit more valuable down here. Oh well. Alright, let's go kill some fiends. I think I've been streaming just over an hour now, haven't I? But I'll play a little bit more. So I'll be heading north. I think they're over there, aren't they? Alright, cheers Mike. Yeah, I'll play a little bit longer. I'll shoot them with 10mm rounds for a bit. As long as you don't overfill it, it's fairly hard to spill with a Zippo. But I suppose I normally end up overfilling them a bit and then they leak that way. Or replace the machete of the laser RCW for now. Is it called the recharger rifle or something? Because there's one in this game, isn't there, that technically has unlimited ammo, but you have to wait for it to recharge. It's probably recharger rifle. Just try hitting one of these with the Garand up close. That's not that close, is it? This shoots slightly to the left.
Company.
I don't want to waste more 308 ammo, which is valuable. Yeah, I might try and get them at some point, because even though I'm not doing an energy weapons run, this time I'm just doing like regular guns, I do find a recharger rifle is really useful when you're killing like NPCs you just don't want to waste ammo on. That hurt, I got nuked by a car. Do I have a doctor's bag? I do, good. Use the doctor's bag. Then a couple of stim packs. Good as new. He properly exploded then. I was just wondering if I could repair the RCW with laser rifles, but apparently not. Now, El Rey Motel, is this a reference to Deus Ex? Because isn't there like some guy called El Rey you shoot in a motel in Deus Ex or something like that? Or am I imagining this now? I can't tell if that's my brain playing tricks on me now. It's like the Hotel Ton or whatever it's called in New York.
Keep looking.
I can't remember if there's like a guy there, like a drug dealer or something you'd call El Rey if you do on the side quests. And it's like the what a shame bit. I might actually grab some laser rifles and just repair them, considering how many sort of microfusion cells, whatever it is, I'm grabbing around here. Oh, he's gonna have 303 ammo. Oh, every shot misses. Oh, it was a varmint rifle. I thought he had a hunting rifle. Oh. I want some 308 ammo for my, need some 7.62 NATO to shove in my, Garand. Even though it should be 30-06, but never mind. Ah, that's alright, I'll grab the mentats next time I see a thing. Wonder if the mentat's called Fufa Howat. Running into a wall. Oh, that one must have an actual hunting rifle because he did quite a lot of damage to me with that shot. I'll run back a bit and then let these guys close in on me. Alright, let them come to us. What's my hit probability on Cook? Let's just hit his incinerator. I think that'll hit. No, it won't. It hits the wall and wastes my 303 ammo. 308 even. Right, it's just sending Boone flying. That wasn't very nice of me. Actually, I don't want to shoot him in the head, do I? Because I can claim the head. Or has he dropped his gun somehow? That's not doing much to him. There's a 10mm submachine gun. Oh, his head fucking exploded anyway. Oh, anyway. Ah, Cook's mangled head. There we go. I might as well take that considering how valuable it is. Hunting rifle, yes please, and 308 rounds. Now, can I repair the Garand with hunting rifles? No, that's annoying. I'll keep that for now, I'll drop it if I need more weight. Beer, Brahmin meat, fresh potato, jalapeno peppers. About 6 different NBC suits or something like that. Actually, probably more than that. Not entirely sure. Anyway, let's just get close enough to here that I can fast travel here. There we go. Then what I want to do is go to Gunrunners, which is around here, is it? I can't remember. Let's just go directly north from Repcon, I'm sure we'll find it. Was that the one you did on a video, Mike? Or was that a different thing you had on the video? Yeah, I did see that video then, because I knew there was a really out-of-date can you ate, but I couldn't remember now what it was. No, don't really care. I think that's MCR's sharecropper of farms coming up, isn't it? So once I'm there, it shouldn't be that far away to Gunrunners. Oh, but there's a travelling merchant, so I'll trade with them.
What's up? When payday hits, I'm off to the strip. Can't wait.
Oh, so I can't actually buy stuff from him. That's useful. Yeah, so that's the sharecropper farms. So I think it's just north of here I need to go. Yeah, there we go, Gunrunners. Welcome, sir or madam.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? I am ready to process our transaction. Why is it that the better combat armour is cheaper? Is it just because it's not in as good condition? But I'll buy that anyway. Fat Man Little Boy Kit. What a good reference.
It's a strange world where vodka is worth more than whiskey and scotch, but whatever. Right, does he have a shotgun for sale? Like an actual combat shotgun style one, not that. Right, shotgun, whatever it's called. Oh, a unique 10mm thing, but I don't have enough money for that one. Oh, Bozar was the rifle people telling me to get, weren't they? So I'll get that when I've got enough money for it. So is that just a really good 5.56 rifle then, I take it? Anyway, that will... I mean, my varmint rifle has a scope, but yeah, would be better. Right, put the reinforced combat armor on. Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's check what keys these are bound to. That's bound to that. We'll bind that SMG to that. Bind that onto that. I'm going to repeat his bones and that. There you go, find it. So shotgun to that.
Welcome, sir.
Can you do repairs? No. Make some of that. Right. Yeah, I think he stands around here, doesn't he? I don't desperately need repairs, it's just I thought why there was somebody who would do them, I'd get him to do it. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody. I'll call that a day for the stream now, because I wasn't even planning on doing a stream today, and I guess I've done about an hour and a half. Next time I stream, probably just stream some more this tomorrow, I imagine. I'm not sure exactly what time. I might do it in the afternoon, might do it in the evening. Wait, actually, it's Monday tomorrow. I won't be able to stream in the evening. So yeah, I might stream tomorrow, I may not. When I next stream this, I might have played a bit more off-stream just to get some more equipment and everything else. But thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.